Hey, lovely people, got something I'd like to read to you here. It's entitled God's Part and Man's Part. Those who built on the wall and those who carried burdens loaded themselves so that with one hand they worked at construction and with the other held a weapon. Every one of the builders had his sword gilded to his side as he built. That's Nehemiah 4:17 through 18. If we visited a construction site today, we would find it highly unusual to see workers carrying lumber in one hand and a weapon in the other. But that is precisely what happened in Jerusalem when Nehemiah was overseeing the rebuilding of the wall. Nehemiah was a Jewish royal official in the court of the Persian king. Jews were being released from captivity and allowed to return to Judah when Nehemiah received news that Jerusalem's walls and gates were in ruins. He prayed for favor from the king and asked permission to return to Jerusalem to rebuild the walls. You can find that in Nehemiah 1, chapters 1 and 2. Permission was granted. When Nehemiah arrived, he discovered opponents to his plans, neighboring rulers who did not want Jerusalem restored. But Nehemiah was undeterred. He armed his workers in case there was an attack by his enemies. God's part was to grant Nehemiah permission and provision. Nehemiah's part was to roll up his sleeves and do the hard work. God always does his part and then equips us to do ours. So ask God to give you the strength you need to do the task he has put in front of you today. He'll answer. All right, guys. Love y'all. Take care.